The civil war in Sierra Leone caused huge human displacement, with natives seeking safety in neighboring countries and abroad. Janet Momoh is among those who fled into Winnipeg, Canada to turn a new leaf. Her journey has been quite transformative. From volunteering with the African Theatre Project by Manitoba Council for International Cooperation to now back to her home country, paying forward through her own charity organization. She shares her story.
My name is Janet Momoh and I am a lawyer. On the side, I do charity work. I help the children in Sierra Leone through education, health, and leadership. I was born during the war, really. I lost a few family members, and it was such a devastating time for me, family. So we immigrated to Canada and for a better life, really. We lived in Winnipeg, so Winnipeg is like, they usually call it friendly Manitoba. They're the friendly people, multicultural country it is, so they were very welcoming. At that time we were there. I got to know about the African Theatre Project. I can vividly remember right now where I was seated. I was in classroom actually. I was in grade 9. And then my teacher came up to me saying, "Janet, there's this program coming up. Would you like to be a part of it?" I was like, "What is it about?" It's like, "It's about Africa. You tell them the stories about Africa." And I was like, "When is it?" And she's like, "Oh, it's on a Saturday." I was like, "Oh, that's my sleep." That's when I sleep. But I was like, "Okay, I'll go. I'll see. Maybe the first time I'll go and see what it's about. I'll decide if I want to." The experience was it was wonderful because I got to meet other African children who share the same story as mine. We interacted, got to know people, got to know the group, not the entire MCIC members. They taught us different things, a lot of arts, skills. You know, you can't compete with that. You can't buy those, and it was just a great experience as well. There are people out there who wants to listen to your story, want to know what you've been through. So yes, it was a great experience. We used to take part in different shows, telling a story, different part in Winnipeg in schools. So we learned that people's skills and how to interact with different like media, how to talk, how to compose yourself. We learned different skills. I remember in grade 12, that was long after this project. My advisor asked me, "What would you like to do?" I was like, I want to be a lawyer." And then she's like, "Well, there's a human rights course." And I was like, "Human rights? I think this fits perfect because I like helping children." And I used to tell them about my experience in MCIC, how it has shaped my life, and because growing up it was just lawyer. I never used to think about like the charity, helping others, working with others aspect of it. So working with volunteering at MCIC, I got to know that you have to listen to others, you have to work with others. There are others out there who doesn't have the opportunity that you've got. So during human rights, I decided to start my own charity based on what I've learned from MCIC.
Women inequality and inspiration, that whatever you learn, you continue.
INEDEM is an acronym for Inspire, Educate, Empower. So we help children in Sierra Leone through education, health, and leadership initiatives. So in essence, INEDEM just try to ensure that the learning environment for children is a conducive one, and also because they spend majority of the time in school, so we have to encourage the children to stay in school to learn. And it's sort of tied with MCIC because we were in school when they when we were going there every Saturday. They made sure that we had fun, we had food, we had drama. We were very active. So I tried to incorporate that aspect into INEDEM. We get funds from friends, family, or sometimes donor partners, but majority is friends and family. We've helped schools. We've helped, I think, more than 7 schools in Sierra Leone so far, from city to the provinces, with water and school furniture, and also we teach them basic sanitation, hygiene, which is very important to avoid sickness, because some of the kids will not go to school because they're unwell. So we try to teach them that basic sanitation, and that's what we've been doing and trying to create that impact. Before we moved down to Sierra Leone, I decided to do a feasible studies because I didn't just want to assume, just like as I said, the skills I got from MCIC, bring the kids in, let them tell their story. So I came down, went to the schools and asked them, because initially I had in mind was, okay, I think they need school supplies. Perfect. And I came down. I didn't tell them I didn't state what I have on my notes. I asked them, what do you need? And then they started telling me, we need water. We need school furniture. We need this, we need that. So I was like, oh, okay, so it's not learning materials? And I was like, what about learning materials? Like, yeah, but this is our pressing need. And if you go to the schools and some of the lavatories, I went to one of the schools, the children would rather ease themselves in the compound than to go in the lavatories because of the stench. There's no water. So I think that was one of the schools we provided water. And then following that, a few weeks later, I went to the school. I see the kids now going to the lavatory and coming back, washing their hands, because we taught them basic sanitation. So
well, we were suffering from water. We were having constraint with water problem. And you know, we use water. These children use water to go to the toilet, to wash their hands and do other things. Because if there is no water, there will be poor hygiene. So when they came, they helped us with the tanks. They gave us 2 tanks, and also they built the tap and tried to make sure that water came in.
Well, then he came to me once of time. He see me orphanage with the strain, with the really strain. The pikin be the sit down and grown. One day, now he come. He say, why mommy the pikin then they sit down and grown? I say, well, Janet will not get chair. They go do something, bring chair then for nursery to class 6. Up till now, if we go down, we go meet her. Now we manage. If this woman not become away, Janet not become away, up till now will not be forget sit on place.
Main reason why I came, it's not even about the law aspect, it's about the charity. I like to be hands on deck. I like to have that first-hand experience. I like to know what's going around me, because when I was out there sending school supplies to different schools, it was just whatever. But when I came, I was like, let me see what's going on. I want to be involved in even to now when we go to provinces. I'm there. I'm in the big. They're like, you have your profession. I'm like, I'll be there. Like, I'll be there because I like to see what's going on. I want to know. I want to know the kids. I want to know their story. I just want to hear from them. So it's a sign of fulfillment when I go there and meet them and interact with them, and we play and we just ruffle each other in the place. It's just first-hand experience, really. I never in a million years thought I was gonna, but I think it's the charity that drove me here. Yeah, not I think it is. My future plans for INEDEM is to reach as much schools as we can, because there's a lot. There are a lot of schools which are in unbearable positions, and the environment is not one that you want to see in the 21st century, really. And just want to reach as much as we can, especially in the provinces, because they're in need. You see the kids, they're willing to learn, they're earning for that, but then there isn't an environment. And some schools you go there, the kids have to stand. You know, they're so willing to learn, but they're not fortunate. So if we can reach as far as we can, that would be really good. Yeah. I would like MCIC to still continue with our project and give listening ears to kids, and because you never know what impact that may pose. It might not be all of the kids that you help, but like one of them may remember you in the long run, and it may shape their life, because through that it shaped my life to now give to so many kids now. We're about close to 1,000 kids. So you never know what impact you're doing. Yes, for the charity MCIC organization, but also the kids will use that skill to benefit. So it's like MCIC in continuation, another aspect. So it's really good. I would like for them to continue. Also for INEDEM, we will continue what we're doing, and helping out there children and youth and everybody who we can support. And yeah, I'd like to thank MCIC. Here I am 17 years later.